Good afternoon. It is 5:15 and I have been working the entire day. I had clients to see, well, and that was about it really. I have not knitted a single stitch. I am packing my swap package. And yesterday I received my swap package. I unboxed it in the Dutch vlog. We'll show it really quickly. I was not sure if I was supposed to open this. It had a beautiful bow around it. But that was what came out of the package. So I wasn't sure if I was allowed to open this already. I decided to do so, and then I found a card. And the card said, here is the swap. I did my best. There's no bolt present in here, but I felt it, I needle felt it, a little mouse for you. There is yarn and some extra presents. There's no particular order. Marianne Otge made this package for me. And she was so sweet. Look what was in there. For Apollo. So, and this, believe it or not, was the first day that Apollo was not giving me a hard time and cuddles here on the table. So, but I called him, he was just sleeping in his little cat bed, and he came running right away. So he enjoyed some sweets, and now he is here sleeping on all my packing materials for my swap. So the packaging of my swap looks spectacular. I have to wait for not this Sunday, but the next Sunday before we actually start unpacking. So I will give this a nice place under the television so that I can enjoy the package until next Sunday. And I already showed you that I am packing mine. That can't be sent out today because Rob already took the parcels for today and it is simply too late. So I will send that out tomorrow. Then I will still be perfectly in time. So yesterday evening, careful, there's a huge taping machine here, and Apollo was almost lying against the tape, and then I would have to wax him. Please, let's not do that. Okay, so yesterday evening there was an email saying happy early cast on day, because Lisa simply couldn't wait any longer and she sent out clue 1 of the line dance mystery knit along. I had not even picked my yarns yet. So I went to find myself some beautiful yarn and I made a little start. The yarns I picked are contrast color 1, my in the navy colorway, contrast color 2, my Olivander, then we have golden leaves, buttermilk, and forest green. This will be my well, main color. It's not really the main color, I think. This is C5, but you need the most of C5. So that kind of makes it my main color, right? So let's see if I can show you. Ta-da! This is my color palette. And my tiny start. As always, Lisa's patterns. Lisa's pattern looks amazing, very clear, and she always has this very strong branding. Her branding throughout her patterns are always exactly the same, and that is so nice. So I'm working on this, a new cast on, because, well, who doesn't need a new cast on? I cast on something else as well. You know, I just finished that pentapillar pullover last weekend, and I was showing it to my sister last week, and she said, you know what you should do? She said, why don't you sew your swatches together as a pentapillar pullover? And I was like, wait a minute, why don't I plan a color palette and knit a pentapillar pullover and crochet another cardigan? Oh. So I cast on a new pentapillar pullover. This is my Yarnicorn colorway, La Lila, and this is my Warm Sunset. I said Golden Leaves earlier, but this is my Warm Sunset colorway. And above this one there will be cookie dough ice cream. Last Sunday morning, Rob and I have been playing with yarn, and we decided on a color palette. This is not very, these are not the true colors, but this one resembles the Yarnicorn, this the La Lila, this the Warm Sunset, and this the cookie dough ice cream. And then for the second row there will be ultraviolet and rosebud and buttermilk, and well, I think I might have switched these two up. This should have been a Golden Leaves maybe, and this a Warm Sunset, but hey, that's okay. Anyways, Rob made made a complete document with all the color combinations. So now I can not only show people how something knits up or crochets up, but we can also show them how 2 colors or 4 colors match together. That's why we put a lot of thought into this project. I have no clue if it is even possible to finish it in time, but we will just see. Otherwise, I might bring it to my next yarn show so that we can show it. Now Apollo wants to hug the camera stand. Yesterday, when I was at a knit group in the library, I already did start the second sock of this one, but I only had like 4 rows of the cuff. But yesterday at knit group, I managed to get some rows in. So I finished the cuff and I started the first color. And I want to make a matching pair just for fun. I always say life is too short for similar socks, but I am going to try and make them match. That's easy, of course, because I do 10 rows. So it can be done. But that is really a knit for on the road or, well, whatever. I also knitted last week in the car, and when I went for tea with my neighbor, I knitted on Kirsi's sweater. And I am about 5 centimeters in from the underarm. I'm going to put this stitch marker down here so that when I show it again, we can check if I actually knit on it. Of course I have. Oops. Okay, so that's down there. And I have a lot of knitting going on. But you know I like that. Tomorrow won't be a dyeing day. Again, today wasn't a dyeing day because I had my clients, and tomorrow my day is just as busy. And I don't want to run upstairs in between clients to turn the yarn or to start a new dye bath. So I will probably dye again on Friday, and we just had a chat this morning that if I want to bring 200 skeins of DK weight yarn to the next yarn show, I better start dyeing them up, because the next yarn show is 5 weeks from today. So there's work to be done. So, well, I'm never bored and I know what to do. For now, I would say happy making, happy crafting. And today is the 20th vlog in this series. We're halfway. How is that even possible? I had a feeling that I just started it. But, well, we're halfway already. Time flies. For now, I would say happy crafting, happy whatever you enjoy to do, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.